This is Mike Whitehouse, and I'm here to do the introductory VHF radio lesson on how to turn on the radio, set the squelch, and make a basic call. So the first thing is that you have to make sure that the circuit breaker on the electrical panel is turned on. So you go down the list until you find VHF radio, and then this one is off, so I switch it to the on button. A red light appears indicating that there is power to the radio. I then switch on the power button on the radio. It's set to channel 68 at the moment. Normally it's set to channel 16, which is the international distress and calling frequency, the frequency that's used for calling the Coast Guard and calling other vessels before you switch them to a talking frequency. What you need to do is to make sure that the volume is set at an appropriate level. So in this case I've got it set at about a third of the way up. And you take the squelch button. The squelch is the radio interference, and you turn it until you get the squelch, and then you rotate the button until the squelch just disappears like that. And that always should be done when you turn on your radio and set your radio. Again, turn the knob until you get the squelch, and then rotate it slowly until the squelch disappears. There you go, the squelch disappears. In this case, I have my lovely wife Linda waiting on another boat, Cisco. I'm on a Beneteau Oceanus 381 called Cello at the moment, and my wife Linda is on a Bristol 41 called Cisco. So she's standing by on the channel 68, which is boat-to-boat communication. It's also the channel that most marinas around the world use. So when you're coming into a marina, if you don't know what frequency or channel they're on, if you turn to 68, chances are very good that they're going to answer you on that channel. So I'll switch to channel 68 by rotating the knob until I get the number 68. And then I take the 67 and one more 68. I take the microphone off, and on the side of the microphone there is what the manual calls a PPT. It's a push to talk button. And on radios, in order to talk, you have to push the PPT to talk, and then you have to release it in order to listen. So let me try this with Linda and see how we get along. Cisco, Cisco, Cisco. This is Cello, Cello, over.
Cello, this is Cisco, over.
Roger, Linda. We're just doing a radio check. How do you read me, over?
5-5, over.
Roger, you read me 5 by 5, which means a very clear signal. Thank you very much. This is Cello, out.
Cisco, out.
Okay, that's a basic radio call. Let's leave it at that and go on to some of the more advanced features. Thank you for listening.